Rachel. I'm a zookeeper at the Topeka Zoo, and I specifically work with the elephants and hoofstock here. Next to me is Cora. She's our Asian elephant. She's been here since 2016. She also came with an African elephant named Shannon, who since passed away due to old age and everything, but it makes her a perfect partner for Tembo, our other African elephant that we have here. Cora was a traveling elephant before coming here in 2016, so she actually traveled around the U.S. with her handler and the other African elephant that she was with, kind of teaching people about elephants and their importance in our world and everything, before then retiring here at Topeka. She is geriatric. She's 66 years old, just celebrated this month. An average lifespan for Asian elephants is usually about 50 years old, give or take, so she is pretty old. However, she is still thriving. We check on her feet, on her joints, on her teeth every single day, making sure that she's nice and healthy. We give her lots of enrichment, lots of dietary supplements that she needs in order to gain some weight or get more movement in and everything. So we keep a very close eye on her, and she's doing really, really well for her old age. Some of the differences that you can see between her and Tembo, her other African elephant counterpart: her ears are much smaller, her head is much larger, and her trunk is actually different. So Cora was in a movie called Smokey and the Bandit 2. Her stage name was Charlotte. There in that movie, you'll actually see that she has what looks like tusks, kind of like African elephants will. However, with Asian elephant females, they're actually called tushes. So they are still a tusk, but they do fall out much earlier than African elephants will, and only the females will have those shortened tushes. So these guys are two separate species. Asian and African elephants do have different histories to them and everything, so just by characteristics that you can see on them, they are very different. So Cora, being an Asian elephant, you'll see her ears are very small. African elephants will be very large and like the shape of Africa. She'll also have different number of nails on her feet. So Cora will have 5 in the front and 4 in the back, whereas African elephants will have 4 in the front and 3 in the back. Their trunks are very different because of the different environments that they are naturally residing in. So Cora will have 1 little digit at the end of her trunk, whereas an African elephant like Tembo will have 2. So they are very different there. Their personalities are also very different, especially just these two. Cora is very personable with her keepers, but she really does love her alone time and kind of likes to take her time, slow moving in the mornings. All of our animals here have their own personalities. Cora's personality is very much her way or the highway. She wants to go at her pace by her own rules, which is absolutely what we'll do for her. So there's definitely certain phrases that she knows and different ways that we stand that help us communicate with her on what we would like her to do to help her welfare and her health care. She's also very fun just to kind of watch and hang around while she does her natural behaviors. Although she is 66, which is pretty old for Asian elephants, she still does a lot of natural behaviors like mudding and dusting. She'll pick up a lot of sand and kind of throw it all over herself, get down on her knees in her mud wallow to cool off in the summer and everything. Her biggest and I think best characteristic is when her ears start to flap a little bit more. And that's usually when you can tell that she's very excited and very happy to be around people.